Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the jargon-filled world of corporate filings. And by the end of this video, you will know if Darden Restaurant's employee savings plan is cooking with gas or about to go cold. Today we are diving deep into the Darden Savings Plan report for the fiscal year ending the 30th of April 2025. This is not just a look at numbers, it is a peek into how Darden Restaurants takes care of its employees' future. First off, we have the Auditor S report. This is like a chef tasting the food before serving it. The auditors say the financial statements are fair and accurate, which is a good sign. They've been auditing this plan since 2022, so they have a pretty good handle on things. Now let's get to the good stuff, the financial statements. Think of this as the Plan S bank account. As of the 30th of April 2025, the total net assets available for benefits were a whopping $1,587 million. Contrast that with the 30th of April 2024, where it was $1,378 million. That's a solid increase of over $200 million in 1 year, which signals growth and potentially good investment performance for the plan participants. A big chunk of that is in the participant-directed funds, where we see over $1,338 million in 2025 and over $1,173 million in 2024. This shows employees are actively participating and investing their money. Then we have the ESOP or Employee Stock Ownership Plan funds. These are specifically tied to Darden S-owned stock. By April 2025, this pot grew to over $248 million, up from around $204 million in 2024. That is a pretty significant jump, nearly $44 million more. This suggests either a good performance boost in Darden stock or increased contributions to this specific fund. When we look at the investments themselves, the total investments at fair value for the plan as a whole were over $1,545 million in 2025. This is up from about $1,341 million in 2024. This overall increase is driven by both the participant-directed funds and the ESO funds. A key part of the investments is Darden's very own common stock. In 2025, it was valued at over $377 million, a nice leap from around $310 million in 2024. This makes up a substantial portion of the Plan S assets, which means the health of Darden S stock directly impacts employee savings significantly. Moving on to how the money changed hands throughout the year. The statement of changes. This shows where money is coming in and going out. For the year ended the 30th of April 2025, total additions to the plan's assets were over $341 million. A huge portion of this, over $204 million, came from investment income. That is the money earned from the investments themselves. Specifically, the net appreciation in the fair value of investments was over $188 million. That's the increase in the value of the investments, plus another $16 million from dividends and interest. So the investments are clearly working for the participants. On top of that, we have contributions. Participants put in over $90 million. And crucially, Darden Restaurants itself contributed over $44 million. This employer match is a really important incentive for employees to save. Now, on the flip side, deductions, the biggest outflow is benefits paid to participants, totaling over $147 million for the pension. Administrative expenses, which are the costs of running the plan, were about $1.6 million. Both of these numbers are within a reasonable range given the size of the plan. Overall, the net increase in the plan's assets for the year was over $192 million. This healthy growth means the plan is accumulating more wealth for its members. Interestingly, there was also an asset transfer for the Chuai-GS merger of over $16 million. This suggests Darden is actively growing through acquisitions and integrating other employee plans. Let's briefly touch on some of the notes which give us more color. The plan covers employees who meet certain age and service requirements. Employees can contribute both before tax and after tax dollars, with limits set by the IRS. For 2025, that was $23,500 for those under 50, and an additional $7,500 for those 50 and older. The company matching contributions are quite dynamic. For example, in the quarter ended the 30th of June 2024, they matched 65% of employee contributions up to the first 6% of compensation. But this varied throughout the year. By the quarter ended the 30th of June 2025, the match was 80%. And the company can even adjust this match percentage each quarter, ranging from 0% to 120%. This flexibility allows them to manage costs while still incentivizing savings. Then to raise the DSP Retirement Plus contribution, or RPC. This is an additional contribution from the company for eligible employees just for being a participant. For 2025, this was a flat 1.5% of eligible compensation. This acts as a nice bonus on top of the match. The plan uses fair value measurements for its investments based on a hierarchy from level 1, which is quoted prices in active markets, to level 3, which are unobservable inputs based on company assumptions. Looking at the 2025 fair values, Darden common stock is valued at over $377 million, all falling into level 1, meaning it is based on readily available market prices. This reinforces how much Darden stock is held in the plan. The Vanguard Target Retirement Trust I funds are valued at over $773 million in 2025, entirely in level 2. This means their value is derived from observable market data. The total value of financial assets measured at fair value is over $1.5 billion. It is reassuring to see that the vast majority of investments, over $689 million, are in level 1, meaning they are easily valued by the market. Let's look at the schedule of assets. This is like the detailed grocery list of all the plan's holdings. Here we see Darden common stock again, with a staggering 1.8 million units valued at over $377 million. They also hold over $5 million in very safe Allspring Government Money Market Fund, and nearly $186 million in Vanguard Institutional Index Fund. A significant portion, over $34 million, is in the form of notes receivable from participants. These are essentially loans to employees with interest rates ranging from 4.25% to 9.50%. It is good that the company provides this benefit, allowing employees to borrow against their vested accounts. You'll notice several items are marked with an asterisk indicating they are party in interest transactions. This is very common in employee benefit plans, where the company itself or its employees are involved in transactions with the plan. The report assures us these are exempt from prohibited transaction rules, and that the company covers administrative and trustee fees, though some fees are also paid by terminated participants. Finally, the reconciliation to what is reported on Form 5500. This is a technical step to make sure everything matches up between the financial statements and the regulatory filing. The numbers are very close, with a difference of only about $2 million in net assets. The plan has a good tax status confirmed by the IRS, meaning it is designed to comply with the code, and the trust enjoys tax-exempt status. This is crucial for maintaining the tax advantages for participants. And for those wondering, the company does have the right to terminate the plan. But if they did, participants would become fully vested and the assets would be used for their benefit. Overall, the Darden Savings Plan appears to be in excellent health. The assets have grown substantially, driven by strong investment performance and consistent participant and employer contributions. The heavy weighting towards Darden stock is a double-edged sword. It means employees benefit greatly if Darden does well, but it also exposes them to significant risk if the company's stock price falters. The diversification into various Vanguard funds and other mutual funds does offer some balance, but the sheer volume of company stock cannot be ignored. The loan program is a valuable benefit for employees, and the plan's tax status is secure. So what is my take on this filing? Darden Restaurants seems to be committed to offering a robust savings plan for its employees. The growth in assets and the strong investment income point to good management and favourable market conditions. The risks associated with the heavy reliance on Darden stock are clear, but this is not unusual for company-sponsored plans. The company is clearly looking out for its employees' financial futures, and the plan itself is well administered according to the report. What do you think about these numbers and Darden's approach to employee savings? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate decode. And don't forget to check out our Discord community linked in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.